My sister posted on TikTok, ruining my brother's wedding for a viral trend. Watch this. The day before my wedding, I said nothing. Just had security ban her from the venue when she showed up in her prank outfit and got escorted out in front of her 50,000 followers who were waiting for part 2. I, 32 male, am still processing what happened at my wedding last weekend. My sister has been chasing internet fame for like 10 years now. Started with YouTube makeup tutorials in high school, moved to Instagram lifestyle content. Now she's all about TikTok. She's got around 50,000 followers doing prank videos. Mostly the annoying kind where she's pranking retail workers or doing stupid stuff in public and calling it comedy. We've never been super close, but we got along fine. She was invited to the wedding, obviously. She was even supposed to do a reading during the ceremony. My fiancé liked her well enough. Everything seemed normal. The night before the wedding, one of my groomsmen texts me, "Dude, check your sister's TikTok right now. I'm at the rehearsal dinner. Everything's going great. I almost don't look." Wish I hadn't. Her latest video posted a few hours earlier. Ruining my brother's wedding for a viral trend part 1. She's talking directly to the camera, explaining how her boring older brother is getting married, and she has this absolutely legendary prank planned. Says she's going to object during the ceremony, maybe announce a fake pregnancy, really make it memorable. She's laughing the whole time, thinks this is hilarious. The comments are exactly what you'd expect. Half the people are hyped. OMG, yes. This is going to be iconic. Can't wait for part 2. The other half are calling her out saying it's disrespectful, but those are getting drowned out. I showed my fiancé. She stared at the phone for a solid minute. Is she serious? Looks like it. What are we going to do? I'm going to handle it. I excused myself from the rehearsal dinner and called the venue coordinator. Got her voicemail. Left a message saying there had been a change to the guest list and I'd email details in the morning. Went back to dinner. Didn't tell my parents. Didn't want to ruin the night for them. They'd find out eventually, but not then. That night, I sent the coordinator an email with my sister's photo and a link to her TikTok. Please add her to the ban list. She's made public threats to disrupt the ceremony. She should not be allowed entry under any circumstances. Got a reply first thing in the morning. Understood. We've dealt with this before. More common than you'd think. Security team has been briefed and has her photo. Don't worry about anything. Told my fiancé over breakfast. She was relieved. You think she'll actually show up? Yeah. She promised her followers part 2. She's going to show up. My parents were at the venue early, helping set things up. I didn't mention anything to them. Figured I'd let it play out and deal with the fallout after. The wedding was early evening. I got to the venue, got ready with my groomsmen. Everything felt normal. Turned my phone off completely and gave it to my best man. Didn't want any distractions. Ceremony started on time. Everything was perfect. My soon-to-be wife looked incredible. I was focused on her, on our vows, on this moment we'd been planning for 2 years. About halfway through, I heard some kind of commotion at the back of the venue. Raised voices. Couldn't tell what was happening and honestly didn't care. I was getting married. Found out later from multiple people what actually went down. My sister showed up in a full white wedding dress. Not ivory, not cream, bright white. Full-length gown, veil, bouquet, the works. She had her phone out filming as she walked up to the entrance, already live streaming to her followers. Security stopped her at the door. She gave them her name, all confident like she belonged there. They checked the list and called for backup. "Ma'am, you're not on the guest list. You're going to need to leave." "What? I'm the groom's sister. Obviously I'm invited. You're specifically on our ban list. You need to leave the property immediately." That's when she started causing a scene, yelling about how this was ridiculous. How could they not let her into her own brother's wedding? This was insane. She was family. One of the security guys recognized her from the TikTok video the coordinator had sent. "Ma'am, we're aware of your social media posts. You made threats to disrupt this wedding. You will not be entering this venue." She tried to push past them. They physically blocked her path. She started screaming that they were assaulting her, that this was illegal, that her family was inside. All of this was being live streamed. Her phone was pointed at the security guards while she's screaming and crying. The comments were rolling. Some people finally realizing this maybe wasn't the funny prank content they signed up for, others still cheering her on. Security eventually told her she had 2 options: leave voluntarily or they call the police for trespassing. She left, still filming, still crying, still in the white dress. Apparently sat in the parking lot for a while after, still live streaming her mistreatment. I didn't know any of this was happening. We finished our ceremony, said our vows, kissed, walked back down the aisle as husband and wife. It was perfect. During the cocktail hour, my best man pulled me aside. Your sister tried to get in. Security handled it. She's gone. She actually came? Full wedding dress, veil, and everything. Was live streaming the whole thing. I just laughed. Couldn't help it. She really wore a wedding dress? Yep. Security wasn't having it, though. Escorted her off property. My parents know? Not yet. They've been inside the whole time. Okay, let's tell them after dinner. No point ruining the reception. The rest of the night was exactly what we wanted. Good food, good music. People we actually cared about celebrating with us. My parents found out eventually. Someone mentioned it to my mom and she looked horrified, but by then, the night was basically over anyway. We left for our honeymoon the next morning. Turned off our phones and didn't check social media for a week. Best decision ever. Update 1. Got back from the honeymoon a few days ago, and apparently all hell broke loose while we were gone. So after security removed my sister from the venue, she didn't just go home. She sat in the parking lot live streaming for like 2 years, crying about how she'd been banned from her own brother's wedding and how cruel and heartless I was, playing full victim. The live stream got several thousand viewers. Some people were sympathetic, others were starting to connect the dots and call her out. She finally left when security came back out and threatened to call the cops for trespassing. The next day, while I'm literally on my honeymoon, completely disconnected, she posted another TikTok. My brother banned me from his wedding. Here's what really happened. From what people told me, she completely rewrote the story. Made it sound like I'd always been jealous of her social media success. Said I banned her because I'm controlling and couldn't handle her having more followers than me. Claimed she was just planning to give a heartfelt toast or something, and I massively overreacted. Left out the part where she announced she was going to ruin the wedding. Left out the white dress. Left out the fact that she showed up after being explicitly banned. That video apparently got like 200,000 views, way more than her usual content, and the comments were split. Half calling her out, half defending her and calling me a controlling jerk. My parents tried to get her to take it down. She refused. Said she had a right to tell her story and I'd humiliated her first. Then someone, no idea who, maybe a wedding guest, found her original video where she literally says she's planning to ruin the wedding. They posted it in the comments of her victim video. It spread fast. People started screenshotting and sharing it everywhere, calling her out for lying, for playing victim, for rewriting what happened. Her comment sections got absolutely destroyed. Every single video, people bringing it up, calling her entitled, narcissistic, disrespectful. She started losing followers steadily. 50,000 dropped to 48,000, then 46,000, then lower. She tried damage control. Posted another video claiming the original one was obviously a joke and satire, and people didn't understand her humor. Nobody was buying it. Then some commentary channel with like 500,000 followers did a whole video about her. Breaking down what she did, showing all the receipts, calling her out for the white dress, the lying, everything. That video got over 1 million views. My sister's account got absolutely demolished. Comments on every video bringing up the wedding. People stitching her old content to mock her. Her follower count kept dropping. She went private for a bit, but that made it worse because people accused her of hiding. I'm getting all this information secondhand from my best man, who thought the whole thing was hilarious and kept sending me updates. Meanwhile, I'm on a beach with my wife, drinking cocktails and not caring at all. My sister started texting me maybe halfway through the honeymoon. Started apologetic. I'm sorry, can you please tell people it was a misunderstanding? Didn't respond. Then got angry. This is your fault. You banned me. You humiliated me. Still nothing. Then desperate. I'm losing followers every day. My engagement is dead. Please just post something saying we made up. Nope. My parents called asking me to help smooth things over because my sister was devastated. Told them she announced she was going to ruin my wedding. Showed up in a white dress after being uninvited. Live streamed getting kicked out, then lied about what happened. I don't owe her anything. My mom tried the whole but she's family thing. My dad tried. She's young and made a mistake. She's 26. She's an adult. She knew what she was doing. If she didn't want to be banned from the wedding, she shouldn't have threatened to ruin it for TikTok views. Got home from the honeymoon, and my sister had texted me probably 20 more times. Haven't responded to any of them. Been going through wedding photos and videos, and they're perfect. No drama, no sister in white, no interruptions. Exactly what we paid for. Update 2. It's been like 3 weeks now, and somehow this is still ongoing. My sister's down to around 31,000 followers. Lost almost half. Her new videos get maybe a few hundred views when she used to pull several thousand easy. The algorithm completely killed her. She's been trying everything to rebuild. First, it was the apology tour. Made a video called I Was Wrong. A real apology where she admitted she made mistakes and should have handled things better. Except it wasn't actually an apology, just a lot of sorry if people were offended and didn't mean for it to come across that way, and thought people would see the joke. Comments ripped her apart. People pointing out she never apologized for threatening to ruin the wedding or for lying. Just sorry she got caught. Then she tried pivoting to inspirational content. Videos about learning from your mistakes and growing as a person. Those flopped even harder. Her followers were there for chaos, not life lessons. She deleted the original ruining my brother's wedding video, plus a bunch of others. But people had already saved and reposted everything. Deleting just made her look worse. Family stuff has gotten messy. My parents keep pushing me to reach out and make peace. They're worried about her mental health, her money situation. Apparently she was making decent income from sponsorships that all dried up. And family unity. I'm not budging. Not gonna reward this behavior just because it backfired. My sister started showing up at family stuff unannounced. Sunday dinners at my parents' place. My grandma's birthday. A barbecue at my aunt's house. Every time I'm there, she tries to corner me. Can we please just talk? I said I was sorry. How long are you going to hold this against me? We have nothing to talk about. You're being ridiculous. It's been weeks. You tried to sabotage my wedding for content. I'm not just getting over that. I didn't, though. Security stopped me. I didn't actually ruin anything. Because I stopped you, you still tried. This has happened at like 3 different gatherings. Each time she gets more frustrated. Each time I keep my answers short and walk away. The family is split. Some think I should forgive her because family is family. Others think she deserves what she got. Creates this weird tension at every event where people are picking sides. My aunt told me my sister called her crying, saying I'd destroyed her life and didn't know how to fix things. My aunt felt bad for her, but also pointed out she did it to herself. Then a few days ago, my sister made another TikTok. When your family cuts you off over a misunderstanding, told her remaining followers that I'd completely cut her out of my life over a joke that went wrong and wouldn't let her explain. Made herself sound like the victim again. Cried on camera. Real tears this time. The comments were actually sympathetic. People who didn't know the full story felt bad. She was getting support messages saying, "You deserve better," and "Your brother sounds toxic." It was working. She was rebuilding sympathy. Until someone commented, "Wait, isn't this the girl who showed up to her brother's wedding in a white dress?" And linked to the commentary video. Then people connected the dots again. Flooded her comments with, "Stop lying," and "We know what you did," and "Playing victim won't work." She deleted the video within hours. People had already recorded it, though. She called me that night. First actual call, not just texts. I answered. "What? Can you please just post something? Tell people we're good. This is killing me." "We're not good. I'm not lying for you. You don't understand what this is doing to me. I can't get sponsors. No one will work with me. I'm broke." "Should have thought about that before you told 50,000 people you were going to ruin my wedding. That was weeks ago. How long are you going to hold this over me?" "As long as it takes for you to actually understand what you did." I apologized. "No, you made excuses and played victim, not the same thing." She hung up. 10 minutes later, my mom called. "Your sister's having a breakdown. You need to fix this." "I'm not fixing anything. She made this mess." "She's your sister. She made a mistake." "Not a mistake. A choice. She chose to do this." "What more do you want from her?" "I want her to leave me alone." Hung up. My wife was listening to all this. "You okay?" "Yeah, just tired of it." "They're not going to drop it." "I know, but that's their problem." Got a text from my dad this morning. "Family dinner Sunday. Your sister won't be there. Please come. Need to talk." Haven't decided yet. Update 3. Went to the Sunday dinner. My wife convinced me to at least hear them out. It was me, my wife, my parents, and my older cousin, who apparently got recruited as a neutral party. My mom started crying before we even finished sitting down, going on about how the family is falling apart, and she never imagined her kids not speaking. My dad was more direct. "You've made your point. She suffered. Time to move on." Move on? How? Pretend it didn't happen. No. But you could talk to her, let her apologize face to face. She's had plenty of chances. She keeps playing victim instead. My cousin jumped in. Look, what she did was messed up, but she's clearly struggling. Lost her income, her following, her reputation. Isn't that enough? I'm not punishing her. I'm just not pretending everything's fine. She's family, though. So am I. And she tried to turn my wedding into content without caring how it affected me or my wife. My mom kept crying. She didn't think it through. She got caught up in the attention. She's not a bad person. Never said she was bad, but actions have consequences. We went in circles for a while. They wanted reconciliation. I wasn't interested. Eventually, my dad got frustrated. So what, you're just cutting her out forever? I don't know. Maybe if she ever takes real accountability instead of making excuses, maybe we can talk, but not now. She's your sister. Yeah, which is why it hurts more. She knew this was important and decided views were more important. My wife finally spoke up. Can I say something? Everyone looked at her. What your daughter did wasn't just disrespectful to him, it was disrespectful to me too. Our wedding. We planned it, paid for it, invited who we wanted, and she told thousands of strangers she was going to ruin it, showed up in a wedding dress to follow through. That's not a prank. That's intentionally trying to hurt people for attention. And when she faced consequences, she lied. Twisted everything to make herself the victim. She spent weeks manipulating sympathy instead of actually reflecting. So, no, I don't think she suffered enough. She suffered appropriately. When she's ready to really own what she did, not just apologize to make it go away, then maybe we talk about moving forward. The table went quiet. My cousin eventually said, "That's fair, actually." My mom looked hurt but didn't argue. My dad just sighed. We ate dinner mostly in silence. Super awkward, but I wasn't backing down. After, my dad walked us to the car. I get it. I'm disappointed in what she did too. Just hate seeing the family like this. I hate it too, but I didn't cause it. He nodded. I know. Just don't close the door completely. She's young. Maybe she'll grow up. Maybe. That was a few days ago. Haven't heard from my sister since. But I heard through my cousin that she's been applying for regular jobs since the influencer thing isn't working anymore. My parents have backed off the reconciliation pressure. Think my wife's speech got through to them. My sister's TikTok is down to like 27,000 followers. Posts maybe once a week now. Beauty tutorials mostly, no pranks, no drama, just desperate attempts to stay relevant. Someone commented on her recent video asking what happened with the wedding thing. She deleted it immediately. My wife asked me last night if I'd ever forgive her. Maybe if she ever really apologizes, if she shows she understands why it was wrong beyond just, "It didn't work out how I planned, but I'm not counting on it." What if she doesn't? Then I have one less source of drama in my life. I can live with that. We looked through our wedding album again. Perfect day, perfect memories. Zero regrets about how I handled it. She made her choice when she hit record and told 50,000 people she was ruining my wedding. I made my choice when I emailed venue security. She wanted to go viral. She did, just not the way she expected. People keep asking if I feel bad. Not really. I feel bad it came to this. I feel bad she valued internet clout over family. I feel bad my parents are caught in the middle. But do I feel bad for protecting my wedding and not pretending it didn't happen? No. She's an adult. She made adult choices. She gets adult consequences. If she wants to rebuild, she knows where I am. Ball's in her court. Until then, I'm just enjoying being married without worrying about my life becoming content.